Exciting news! We're off on a new adventure, leaving the area we've come to call home and heading south.
Come join us on this epic 285-mile journey. This week we explore the world's shortest canal.
And stick around till the end to find out how old this camper from last week's episode really is.
Not everyone wants a big house and morning traffic.
Some of us want the wild, the water, the winding roads.
We're Roger and Joe. Come wander a different path with us.
Wherever the journey goes next. Okay guys, today is officially the start of a grand new adventure. We've spent the last 2 years? Year and a half, kind of putzing around in the north, on the Llangollen and up by Chester and on the Shropshire Union, and we've absolutely loved it. We've met some incredible people, we've made some really good friends, and this is really hard for us. But we've made the decision that we need to head back down south. We have some really good friends in Oxford, and we think that it's time that we make a move. So on the boat it's going to take us a few weeks, in the car probably a few hours. So it's a long journey for us, and it will take us a while. We're kind of mixing the travel in with work and visitors and all those kinds of things. We'll be traveling back for paint parties until we can get established down in Oxford. But yeah, for all our friends up here this way, I just want to tell you how much I love you and I'm going to miss you. It's going to be hard, but I am also really excited for this adventure, so come with us. Off we go.
Join us as we cruise from Chester to Oxford by canal boat, over a 180-mile journey through the beating heart of England's waterways. We'll pass through 7 canals, starting on the Shropshire Union, then cutting across the Middlewich Branch, gliding onto the Wardle Canal, the world's shortest canal, before joining the Trent Mersey, the peaceful Coventry Canal, and then the wide locks of the Grand Union, and finally onto the winding Oxford Canal. Along the way, we'll tackle about 148 locks, from narrow single locks to wide double chambers, and we'll cruise past rolling fields, ancient aqueducts, and even under a pub at Braunston. At a steady 3 miles an hour, the trip can last 2 to 3 weeks depending on your pace. It's a living history lesson navigating the routes carved out in the 18th century that once fueled the Industrial Revolution. So sit back and relax and watch our trip.
You ready for an adventure? Should we go? Where are we going, Ben? Any ideas? Are you ready? We're going that way, huh? Alright, let's do it. All good in the engine room?
All good.
Nice, nice.
Oil's good. Coolant is good. I think we're going to get her started up.
Cool.
Crank up the ignition.
Well, we were supposed to move today. I don't think so.
I think April showers have moved to June this year, but finally we're off on our way. We've worked out that we'll be doing about 148 locks on this journey down to Oxford, so I think we'll have some big muscles by the end of this journey.
Well, you will anyway. I'm going to be on the back with my tiller.
Hey, I like doing the locks. It is my summer weight loss plan.
As I steer the boat, it gives me time to reflect on the last 2 years up north. In Llangollen, in Ellesmere, in Chester, such great memories. I am sad to leave, but that's the thing with boaters. On to the next adventure.
It's threatening to rain again as we approach Caverley Junction, so we decide to moor up for a while, let the rain pass, and walk back to get the car. Traveling with the car does make things a little bit tricky. Basically, what we need to do each time is either walk back to fetch the car, or catch a bus or a train, or maybe we've got a nice friend that's coming to visit that will drop us off back of the car. I'm going to say this is going to be our life for the next few weeks. Cruising, driving, walking. After picking up the car, we decide to press on a little bit further, stop off to grab some water, empty the toilets, all that fun stuff, and then continue on our way. Well, hello. We are just coming up to a change of scenery for us, actually. We are going to take a different route down south. So when we travelled up here, we came up through Birmingham, up the Shropshire, but we've been looking at an alternative route just to try something a little bit different. So it's going to take us a few weeks, but any second now we're about to take a very sharp left-hand turn onto the Middlewich Canal, which is going to take us across. We're going to get an opportunity to go on a section which is the shortest canal in the UK, so I'm excited about that. We're going to go down past Aqueduct Marina, and then we're going to be taking another kind of sharp right onto the Trent and Mersey and heading south. So I'm excited for something new, actually. So yeah, any second now, we're about to turn. So someone's just beeped their horn 3 times. Sounds like they're pretty determined to come through, so we're going to hang back here. Although I'm racking my brains now as to what 3 times on your horn means. Usually it's just one long blast if you're coming through. So yeah, there was a boat coming through, it was worth waiting. And I googled what 3 blasts means, and it means I'm going in reverse, so I'm guessing that's not what they meant. You did good! Never looks that sharp until you try and get 70 foot around a bend. Bridge number 1 on the Middlewich Canal. And thankfully no one else was coming. So we've got a clear shot. Looks like a laundrette right now. Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Good.
It's June. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but it is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Roger, I got a challenge for you. What does that say?
Sholmundiston lock.
Sholmundiston.
Yep.
I had to look this up, and you'll never get this unless you know it already. It's actually called Chumston. This village was actually mentioned in the Domesday Book, which means it survived the Norman conquest. We take a quick pit stop at Venetian Marina to visit Chamberlain Carrying Company and pick up some propane gas. Probably saw last week that we got pretty flooded out when we went through the locks in Chester. And I just went to change the gas, and there's a lot of water in here. And I think that's when it happened. So I'm just bailing this out right now.
Passing Aqueduct Marina, this is the furthest east we've ever been on the boat. From this point, right about now.
We actually stored Spirit at Aqueduct Marina a couple of winters ago when my grandma needed full-time care. They have a lovely cafe and the sales staff are really sweet there, but we did have a little bit of a bad experience with the boatyard.
Follow through, take your time. You move like water and taste like wine. You're holier than I am, holier than I am. Gentle hands, golden eyes. I am a man made up for all time. You're holier than I am, holier than I am. I am the dust, you are the rain. You pull me close, I push.
I will always choose to moor next to a cow field given half the chance, so this was a perfect mooring for the night.
I swear I love you, but I am afraid. 'Cause you pull me in, I'll push away.
This has already been such an amazing trip. I can't believe that in such a short time I've forgotten what it's like to travel every day and see the beauty that is the English countryside. And of course, if you know us, a little Korean food, that always satisfies our appetite.
Good morning. We're about halfway through the Middlewich Canal, which has been really lovely so far. It's very peaceful, lots of farmland, cows, all those kind of things, which I really enjoy, and I'm making the most of that too, because I know we're going to come into some more busy built up areas, so I really want to appreciate the countryside and everything beautiful that's here right now, which I'm doing. We're going hopefully to get to the end of the canal today, and then there's a really short stretch of canal. It's supposed to be the shortest canal in the UK, so I don't know if there'll be signs that tell us when that starts, but I don't know if this is weird, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's quite exciting. And then we're taking a sharp right. We're heading down onto the Trent and Mersey, so that's a new canal for us. Also very exciting. So yeah, it should be a good day all in all.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire.
As we get up every morning and I start the boat and we start cruising for the day, sometimes I sit there and wonder, did I make the right choice? What would it be like if I still had my 9-to-5 job? My climate-controlled house run by Alexa, my big screen TV with surround sound, my huge bathtub with a great view. And no, I can't continue. No, I never wonder any of those things. But in all seriousness, to each his own. I'm not here to judge. We've done that. We've been there. And yeah, it's not for us anymore. I cannot see, with life being as short as it is, to take money in exchange for some commodity called time that you never can get back, and that each one of us don't get any more of, just for the sake of having things. So no, I don't wonder those things. I think we're put on this earth to live our life and live it to the full.
I think for me it's a balance of what you're willing to sacrifice. Where do you place your value? Is it in time or is it in things? And I've come to realize, especially living on a boat, that there are very, very few things that you really actually need. Let's see. There you go. Roger's getting allergies, so I lent him a pair of my sunglasses. You look a little bit like Elton John right now, but they do match your jumper, so that's good.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. That's not Elton John, that's me.
Piano Man? Oh, I thought that was Elton John.
No, it's not. It's rock
Thank you. Can't sing too much, you'll get kicked off YouTube.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about.
And this will be how Penny falls in one day. Barking at herons.
Oh, he got some.
Did he?
See that?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I got
Catch
that.
that?
I was filming the dog, but... Well, that was good timing.
When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right here. And I swear that we got nothing to fear. It's a miracle that you and I are finally here. I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about.
What were you doing there?
Clearing some sort of weed or something was around the prop.
Seems to be moving fine now.
What's that?
Seems to be moving okay now.
Yeah. A lot of weed around these parts.
At least it's weed and not like sleeping bags or shopping trolleys.
That we know, but I could feel it when I had it in full reverse. The best way to clear it is to keep going full, crank up your throttle and go reverse, forward, reverse, forward, until you know it's cleared.
And then if that doesn't work,
Then you're going to have to pull over and open the weed hatch, which I don't want to do because our weed hatches, last time we put it on, has been pretty much sealed. So I'd have to break the seal and then it might end up leaking, and so that'd be an ordeal in itself. Hey, we're at the end of the Middlewich Canal.
and then we're going on the world's shortest canal, which literally goes from those locks there to the bridge right after it.
Behind me is Britain's shortest canal, the Wardle Canal. Wardle. Behind me is Britain's shortest canal. The name is the Wardle Canal. I said it wrong last time. It is 47 meters, or for our American viewers, 154 feet. That is very short. It's about 2 of our boat lengths, so that's pretty crazy. It starts right here, and it ends at that lock.
It was built in 1829, and as Roger said, it's only 47 meters long. But what it lacks in length, it makes up for in character, with its single lock and the memory of Maureen Shaw, a beloved canal figure who once lived in the lock cottage here. Many boaters refer to this as Maureen's Lock. Auntie Maureen, as she was often known, was always there to offer a helping hand, a bit of advice, or occasionally a gentle scolding if someone got it wrong. Her coffin was even carried by boat down the canal in 2012, a true canal legend. The Middlewich Branch, which we just cruised on, was owned by the Ellesmere and Chester Canal Company, which was later absorbed into what became the Shropshire Union Canal Company. The canal was built to link the Shropshire Union Canal and the Trent and Mersey Canal, but this short branch had to pass through land controlled by the Trent and Mersey Canal Company, and they refused to give the Shropshire Union direct access to their canal. The Wardle Canal allowed them to retain control of the key junction and to charge tolls on boats using the link. Thankfully though, no tolls today. We will leave you for now as we fill up with water and get ready for the ascent up 26 locks of Heartbreak Hill. Join us next week to see how we get on.
And here's the answer to last week's question. This beauty is a 1986 Asquith, built in the UK to look like a 1920s delivery van. This is one of 3 in the UK and only 300 left in the world. See you next time.